I'm not doing anything special, but I wanted to chat, and I thought, you know what? When my mom comes over and I'm in the kitchen, I'm usually just cooking and she's sitting at the table, so I'm just going to chat while I cook my supper, because this kills two birds with one stone. And really, I'm not doing anything special. I'm making some leftover pot roast and gravy, and I'm making some instant mashed potatoes from the food storage and some corn. So, you know, we're having that, you know, big old carb meal with some leftover meat. But I wanted to talk about Zippcast. I'm over here rehydrating some dehydrated mushrooms. I'm going to put them in my gravy. But I want to talk about Zippcast. For those of you who have been floating around YouTube, kind of hearing about Google's new privacy policies are changing as of March 1st, and as of March 2nd, all of our channels are going to be changing to that horrible format that we've all complained about, and you know, there's nothing we can do about it. And this is all being done in an effort to entice television and Hollywood and make YouTube the next go-to for TV. Really, that's all it is. They really are wanting to push us little guys out. And that's my own personal opinion. A lot of this weighs heavy on me. I think about it a lot, and recently, because you know, I've built up this channel and I've made relationships with many people, and I'm just not willing to lose that. I have information on this new website called Zippcast. It's Zippcast, and I'll leave a link in the bottom. But you know what? Zippcast is what YouTube used to be. It's what the creators of YouTube actually intended for YouTube to be, but turned into something else because the kids who created YouTube sold out to Google. And you know, I don't blame them for doing that, because you know what? Good for them. But here's the reality of that. You know, if you've taken the time to look at what the changes for Google privacy policy mean, they're very scary. It basically gives Google permission to look inside your computer and track every single move you make, and every single person you talk to, and every single inquiry you make on the internet. And you know what? We truly are living in Orwell's 1984 as we speak. Telescreens are nothing more than computer screens, or Android phones, or iPhones. You know what? We have a camera on every corner and in everybody's pocket. And, you know, I'm kind of digressing, but it upsets me when I think about it. So I went over to Zippcast and I checked it out, only because, you know, I've been hearing about it here and there. I really didn't bother to take time to look. My friend Goat Hollow put up a video saying that tonight is Wednesday, while I'm doing this video, is Wednesday night, February 8th. He's going to be interviewing the owner or the creator or the CEO or whatever of Zippcast. So I'm looking forward to listening to that interview, because I want to learn more. Now, the reason so many of YouTubers and preppers and everybody else are going over to Zippcast is because Zippcast isn't allowing cookies, they're not allowing tracking, their privacy policy is real and constitutionally sound. And so I went over there and I started a channel. Now, don't get upset, because I'm going to still maintain my channel over here on YouTube. I've worked too hard for too long to give it up, but I am going to start uploading on both sites. And at some point, I may transition away from YouTube. But there's a lot of factors that depend on that. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to not leave YouTube. I'm going to do everything I possibly can so that Google can't access my stuff personally, because nobody wants that. I can't even wrap my mind around that whole thing. It's just so wrong. And I don't know how any of you feel about it, but
personally, I don't like the new Facebook format that we're all forced to go into.
And that's the other thing. You know, Facebook is forcing everybody to a new format. They're calling it the timeline. and this also gets implemented in early March, and this whole thing with Facebook gets implemented with early March, do we think there's some, there's no coincidence here? I highly doubt it. I highly, and the conspiracist in me comes out. Maybe it's all being done for a reason. I don't know. I have my ideas of what that reason is. But, we're being oppressed every single day. We're having our rights taken away from us. Just the other day, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who is a Supreme Court justice, told the people of Egypt that if they wanted to use a reference for building their new constitution, that she didn't recommend that they look at the United States Constitution as an example, that they should look at the Constitution of South Africa. Well, what the hell? Yeah, okay, she sits on the Supreme Court of what presumably was once the greatest nation on the face of this earth, and she doesn't think that they should refer to our Constitution? Okay, does this not stink to high heaven to you? I don't understand what that's all about. Okay, I'm paid. I was chosen to sit on the highest court in the land and interpret law and rule with the Constitution in mind about the law and whether or not people's rights were being infringed upon. And I'm going to tell the new government of Egypt that, you probably shouldn't refer to our Constitution. You should just go look at this other country's because it's better. Okay, whatever. I honestly think after hearing that Justice Ginsburg should quietly resign from her seat and give someone else the opportunity to govern. I realize I'm getting on a soapbox while I'm cooking my dinner. I realize I wanted to talk to you about Zippcast. But you're sitting at my kitchen table and you're listening to me talk, and I'm just kind of rambling, and I'm sorry. You don't have to listen if you don't want to. But I gotta tell you, we gotta do something, and we gotta do something soon.
We can start by electing Ron Paul.
That would be a lovely thing to do.
If you want your country and your freedom back, you elect Ron Paul.
You know what? I'm probably not going to get that to boil if I turn the wrong burner on, am I?
God, it felt warm back there.
But, I'm going to kind of hedge my bets here. So if you go over to Zippcast and you want to find my channel, I did a smart thing. And I didn't call my channel Atticus9799, which is one of my greatest regrets, because when I started this channel, I don't know what I was thinking, but it's kind of evolved into what it is now. And it's a good starting place for me. Noreen's kitchen. This is my kitchen. This is the heart of my home. And it is a place where anybody can come and sit at my table and feel safe and get fed and be loved. Which is more than I can say about our country right now. I think we all need to pull together. And we need to figure this out. Otherwise, dark times are surely ahead. But go over to Zippcast and look it over. If you want, do a little more research into what it's all about. Start your own channel. And you'll find a lot of the same people over there already. Goat Hollow, The East Watch, Nibiru Magic, he's over there. Skybird Bird, she's over there. Got a lot of people that I know who are already over there because they see what's coming. It's only a matter of time, I think, before all of us YouTubers are kicked out so that YouTube can be turned into something the likes of Hulu. And that would be a shame because, this is one of the great last bastions of free speech. Anybody can get on here, show their face or not show their face. They can rant and rave about whatever they want to talk about, just like me. And pretty soon I don't think we're going to be able to do that. I think that they're putting limitations and barriers and rules and regulations and crap. So go over to Zippcast, check it out. My new channel is called Noreen's Kitchen.
There's already a certain amount of censorship going on YouTube.
There always has been. You know, you can't put up music. The interesting thing about Zippcast is you can have a place to file share your pictures and your music as well as your videos. So you have a really fabulous forum to focus your interests on and share with like-minded people. They're working really hard every day, making it better. And I think that if we have great patience and we get in and we're on the ground floor and we go over there and we, you know, maybe then when it's too late for YouTube or the time has come, so to speak, then I don't know. My daughter asked if she could take a shower. How many of you out there would actually tell your child they couldn't take a shower? No, you can't take a shower. You don't smell bad enough.
You just
yet.
had one yesterday, so.
But anyway, and I hate to get heavy and all that with y'all, but sometimes I think we need to focus on that. I'm going to listen to Gold Hollow tonight, and I'm going to listen to what the guy from Zippcast has to say. And I'm going to look forward to learning more about the channel that I just set up over there. And I have to go upload the video from today, which was the Italian wedding soup. So I'm going to go finish cooking my dinner and figure out all this mess. And then I'm going to sit down and listen to them talk. And maybe you heard it too. Maybe we can share what we think about all this. But go check out Zippcast. This isn't really an advertisement for Zippcast. I'm just saying we have options. And I think that we need to exercise those options because, you know what? For right now, we still have them. And that's as simple as it gets. So, you know, I'm sorry if I disappointed you and I didn't share a recipe with you. But, you know, I wanted you to come and sit down and talk with me. Have a chat with me. Sit at my table. And basically listen to me rant.
And this is just stuff thrown together. So.
This is just stuff thrown together. This isn't cooking. This is fixing. It's a distinct difference.
But it's going to be damn good.
But it's going to be really good. And everybody's going to get a full belly. And they're all going to go to sleep good tonight. So I'll just have Rick look at me for right now. And I'll say thank you for listening to me. And thank you for indulging me. And I hope you have a great day. Let me know what you think. Go check out Zippcast and let me know how you feel about all this. How do you feel about Google's privacy policies changing? How do you feel about all of this change? And, you know, we've had, in the last 3 years on YouTube, we've had 2 big changes. Our channel went from something that was really easy to use and we all liked. We could customize our channel any way we wanted, and then they changed it just a little bit to where we could do a little bit different stuff with it, but not other things. And now they changed it to where, you know, we have very limited choices as to how we can personalize our channel. And frankly, I don't think that this is a coincidence. They're doing the same thing over on Facebook. Now let's not forget, YouTube, Google, Facebook, they're all one and the same. Okay? They're all connected. When you sign into one thing, they want you to sign into the other. You know, you kind of have this big ball of mush. So if you go over here, Google knows it. If you go over there, Google knows it. If you go over that way, Google knows it. And go over this way, Google knows it.
And Yahoo.
And yeah, and Yahoo too. My question is, why do they need to know it? And if they want to tell me that it's for advertising purposes, bull crap. Bull crap. nobody goes to those lengths to follow me and to be snoopy and to know every single move that I make when I'm on the internet, when I'm at home, when I'm at work. You know, if you've got one of these and you're not careful and you've got the little locator button on, they know where you are all the time. So where do we get privacy? Probably nowhere. It's a harsh reality. Let me know what you think. Give me your input. I want to know what you feel about all of this mess. And then maybe we can have a somewhat intelligent conversation. I don't know. Go check out Zippcast and tell me what you think about that too. Let me know how you feel about that. And then, I guess that's it. I'll see you.